Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Katerina and let's come into tabletop position. Place your hands shoulder wide apart, fingers spread wide, arms fully extended. Align your shoulders directly over your elbows and wrist. Your shins should be parallel and hip wide apart. Rest on the tops of your feet, or if it feels more comfortable, tuck your toes under. Moving through the spine. On the inhale, arch your back, drawing your shoulder blades towards each other and lift your gaze upward. As you exhale, press firmly into the ground, tuck your tailbone under and spread the shoulder blades wide across your back. Continue moving with your breath. Inhale to arch, exhale to round. If it feels natural, explore side-to-side movements or create more organic shapes. This is your moment to listen to your body and find what feels good as we warm up the spine and wrist and the whole upper body. On your next inhale, arch your back, tuck your toes under. Exhale, lift your hips into upward facing dog. Let's settle here for a moment. Focusing on alignment and sensation, press firmly into the index finger and thumb knuckles, gripping the ground with your fingertips to protect and straighten your wrist. Draw your inner forearms towards each other as the outer arms wrap back, creating stability in the shoulders. Keep space between your shoulders and ears, lengthening the sides of your neck. Stretch through the side body, and as you move toward your tailbone, press your heels toward the floor to lengthen the hamstrings and calves. If that feels too intense, feel free to bend your knees as much as needed. On your next inhale, rise into your toes, lifting the heels high and begin to round through your spine, shifting the weight towards until your shoulders stack over your wrist in plank pose, Kumbhakasana. This is a powerful pose, so engage your core by drawing the navel in and up. Protect the shoulder blades by pressing away from the floor. Activation the serratus anterior muscle to stabilize and protect your shoulders. And let's move dynamically here. Bend your knees, arch your back as in tabletop, and glide your hips back and up into upward facing dog. And rise onto your toes, round through the spine, and shift forward into high plank. Continue this wave-like motion. Inhale to move forward, exhale, glide back. Let's do a few more rounds, connection, breath and movements seamlessly. Extend to high plank, exhale lower into chaturanga. Inhale to press back up and exhale. Lower again. Repeat this 2 more times, focusing on control and alignment. Beautiful, and on your final round, lower all of the way to the floor. Untuck your toes and bring your hands wide, resting on your fingertips. Inhale to lift into cobra pose, pressing into the tops of your feet and fingertips. Let your head lift last. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hold at the top. Feel the left hand on your spine, the rest of the muscle support. Take 3 breaths here. Beautiful. And then exhale to lower back down. Slide your hands underneath your elbows. Tuck your toes under, and on an inhale, press up into high plank, either from your knees or toes, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take 1 deep inhale and sigh it out with a smooth exhale. Now, lift your right leg up on inhale. As you exhale, bend your knee and shift the weight forward, drawing your knee towards your right triceps as high as you can, maybe even up towards your armpit. Inhale to extend the leg straight back and open into a hip yaw. Stacking your right hip over your left. Open through the hips, feeling a gentle stretch in the right side body. Let's move dynamically for 3 rounds. Inhale, take the leg back and up. Exhale, draw the knee towards your right triceps, pressing away from the ground. And on the last round, hold your hip, stacking the hips, and stand here for 3 deep breaths. Stay engaged in your ujjayi breath, creating that ocean-like sound in the back of your throat. Avoid collapsing in your left shoulder. Keep both arms strong and extended. Feel the stretch expanding through the right side of your body. On your next exhale, shift your weight into your left hand. Roll to the other edge of your left foot and get light on the fingertips of your right hand. Land your right foot behind you, preparing for wilding. Inhale, sweep your right arm overhead. Lengthen your hips high and open across the front body. Exhale, lower slightly. Then inhale, lift again. Continue for 1 more round and holding on the last one. Stay here for 3 breaths. Pressing firmly into your left hand to stabilize the left shoulder. Keep the right heel lifted as you lengthen and stretch through the right side body. And on an inhale, lift your right arm back up and bring your right knee into the side plank position. Exhale, transition through high plank, drawing your right knee all the way across to your left elbow. Inhale, extend the leg back into 3-legged dog. Exhale, curl the knee in again. Repeat for 2 more rounds. And on the final round, extend the right leg across your body to the left side. Letting your left heel ground as you set up for fallen triangle. Inhale, lift your hips and extend your left arm overhead. Exhale, lower slightly. Move dynamically twice more. And on the 3rd round, hold at the top for 3 deep breaths. Feel the lift and lightness through your hips, grounding through your right hand and left foot. To transition, place both hands back down to draw your right knee into your chest. On inhale, extend it back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, curl the knee into your chest, hugging it close and pressing away from the floor. Repeat for 2 more rounds. On the last round, hold with your knee drawing tightly to your chest, maybe even toward your chin. And after 3 breaths, step your right foot forward between your hands. Lower your left knee to the mat and bring your hands into your right thigh, shifting your hips slightly back to create space in the right hip. Untuck your left toes and press through your back foot for stability. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, bend your elbows into cactus arms, over into the chest. Inhale. Inhale, come out of the pose slightly, engaging by drawing your front heel and back knee toward each other. Exhale, sink deeper into the stretch. Repeat once more. On the inhale, interlace the fingers behind your back. Inhale, draw your knuckles down towards the ground as you lift your chest. Exhale, deepen into the pose, feeling the stretch through your shoulders and chest. Inhale and exhale, bring the fingertips to frame your right foot. Exhale, shift the weight back for a modified pyramid pose. Inhale, lift your chest high and broaden through the collarbones. Exhale, shift your weight back. Easy to modify pyramid pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, move back. Once more and settle here for 3 breaths. Here it's important to magnetize your feet towards each other. Notice how this action awakens a sensation around your hips. It grounds you, stabilizes you, and simultaneously elevates your energy. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, shift to the left side. Treat your right arm underneath your right thigh. And on the inhale, lift up, opening into gently twist. Exhale, release. Flow with your breath. Inhale, twist, open. Exhale, release. Open, release. And when you're ready, hold here for 3 breaths. From this position, you have option. Roll into outer edge of your right foot, letting the right knee gently draw away from the chest. You might explore a little back bend here, leaning back as it feels right for your body. Bring the left knee down and turn your gaze towards your left foot. Bend the left knee and reach your right hand for the outer edge of your left foot. As you inhale, draw your right knee into your chest. With the exhale, allow yourself to flow into the full expression of this pose, honoring your body and your breath. Begin with a tight stretch as you bend your right elbow, drawing your heel towards your glutes, and hold here for 3 breaths. If your natural breathing rhythm is faster, you can extend this to 5 breaths, creating more space to explore the pose. Slowly release. With control, transition into surface lunge or skadasana towards the back of your mat. If your flexibility allows, you can place your fingers behind you to deepen the pose. Inhale, shift forward, keeping your hips and chest low to the ground. Exhale, glide back. Flow with your breath, moving from front to back, cultivating fluidity and grounding with each transition. Come back to the front and release. Take a seat here for 3 breaths. If your heels doesn't touch the ground, feel free to utilize a block. And on your exhale, arch your hands forward, reaching across the mat, and rotate both feet so they point toward the right side of your mat, entering a full revolved skadasana. Inhale, rise, stretching into the left leg and the IT bend. Exhale, lower back down. This is a strong pose, so as you lift, firmly press into the ground with your left heel for stability. Slowly descend with control. Let's go for one more round. and breathe here. 3 breaths here. On your last exhale, swing your right arm in front of your right shin, reaching for the outer edge of your left foot. Place your left hand on your fingertips beside you. Inhale, expand through the chest and fill up the length. Exhale, gently drop the chest down. Flow with your breath. Inhale to lift slightly, exhale to fold. Hold here for 3 breaths, grounding into the pose. Or continue the dynamic flow. Is it good for your body? And if you'd like to explore further, I'll offer more options. You can transition into baby grasshopper pose, Bala Parshva Bhuja Dandasana. Place your left hand beside your left hip. Bend your left elbow and press into your right foot. Lifting your body up slightly. For deeper challenge, fix your gaze, enter into your right foot and experiment with getting light on your left fingertips. Perhaps you'll find balance on one foot here. You're ready, gently lower back down with control. Bend your left knee underneath you, setting up for spinal twist. We'll flow through 3 rounds of open to closed twist. Inhale, open to the left side. Exhale, rotate and close the twist. 2 more rounds. Inhale to open. Exhale to twist deeper. On the last round, focus on elongating the spine as you twist, moving with control. Beautiful. From here, several options to explore the spinal twist. Keep it simple by wrapping your left arm around your right knee, bending the elbow and interlacing your fingertips. Draw your knee closer to your chest. Elongate the spine with every inhale. And option if you're ready for a bind. Treat your left hand underneath your right thigh and wrap your right arm behind your back to collapse your hands. Once you have a grip, inhale to lift the chest and twist deeper with each exhale. When you're ready, release the twist with control. And before we move into the other side, let's try a playful transition into an arm balance. Maintain your twist as you plant your hands behind you, shoulder wide apart. Press into your left foot to lift your hips slightly, leaning forward. Bend the elbows, keeping them close to your body. Lean forward further and experiment with lifting your feet off the ground. Extend your legs into Kaundinyasana, inspired variation. Stand for 1 or 2 breaths here. To exit softly, land and transition through a low plank, flowing into upward facing dog, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment to reset, and we'll prepare for the other side. So that's one side done. Take a couple of deep breaths here before moving to the other side. Let your body settle, reset and reground. Take a deep inhale, open your mouth and sigh it out on exhale. Lift the left leg up. Exhale, shift your weight forward, curling the knee towards the left triceps. Inhale, open up the hips, a big expansive yawn. Exhale, knee in. Inhale, open up. Exhale, knee in. And one more inhale to open. And on the exhale, hold the knee in for 3 breaths. Stay strong and steady. Next, exhale, shift your weight to the right side, roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Slowly, mindfully, And lift your chest and left arm opening into wild shape. Exhale, soften back down. Inhale, lift again. Down, one more round. Inhale, hold. Enjoy the spaciousness in your side body. From here, inhale, bring the left knee across to the right triceps this time. Inhale, extend the left back into three-legged. Exhale, curl the knee under. Extend. Exhale, curl in. Extend. And one more. Exhale, curl under, twist, hold for 3 breaths. Breathe deeply into the twist. On your next exhale, extend your left leg out to the side and lower your left hip down, setting up into fallen triangle. Press into the ground to lift your hips, extending your right arm all of the way up. Gaze towards your raised hand. Take 2 more times. Beautiful, and hold in here. 3 breaths. Bring the right hand back down, draw your knee back into your chest and lift into three-legged dog. Exhale, curl the knee in towards your chest, pressing away from the ground. 2 more breaths. On the last round, hold. 3 breaths here. Hugging the knee as close to your chest as possible. Step forward with control between your hands. Release the back knee and tuck the toes and bring both hands to your left thigh. Take a deep breath and settle here. Pull your left knee slightly away from your hips, creating more space around the left hip flexor. Inhale, sweep your arms up high. Exhale, release the hips down and cactus arms, opening the chest into gently back bend. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Again, lengthen the spine, sink a little deeper. Interlace your fingers behind you. Take 1 more breath here. Open your chest, chin up. Breathe normally. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Tuck your back toes under and on inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, elevate the right knee and shift your weight back, setting up for a modified pyramid pose. Shift the weight forward, inhale, and press back, elongating the legs on the exhale. Feel the stretch left into the hamstring and calves on your left side. On the last round, hold and stretch. To deepen, lift your back heel as high as possible, creating maximum extension through both legs. Inhale, shift the weight forward, transfer the weight over to your right side, treat your left arm underneath your left thigh, and open up and extend your chest. Exhale, release gently, open again. Open again. On the last round, here fold for 3 breaths, breathing into the openness of twist. Feel strong, steady and grounded. And then bring the right knee down and turn your gaze towards your right foot. Bend the right knee and reach your left hand for the outer edge of your right foot. As you inhale, draw your left knee into your chest. With the exhale, allow yourself to flow into the full expression of this pose, honoring your body and your breath. Begin with the thigh stretch as you bend your left elbow, drawing your heel towards your glutes. Hold in here for 3 breaths. If your natural breathing rhythm is faster, you can extend this to 5 breaths, but slowly release with control. Shift your weight to Skadasana. Shift the front of your mat. If you can, interlace your fingers in a non-habitual way, creating a new sensation. Extend the arms, chest forward, keeping the hips and chest low. Shift to back of the mat and to front of the mat, side to side. On the last exhale, release and sit deeply into it. You can come into your fingertips, and if it serves your practice, place your left heel on a block for extra high. Alternatively, if you feel ready, you could bind. Bring your left arm behind your back. Arch your arms across the back of your mat, rotating your feet so that they point in toward the right side of your mat, if this is your revolved Skadasana. Inhale, lift. Exhale, over, down. Inhale, rise again. And down. And rise again. Hold here for 3 breaths. You should feel the stretch in your IT band, the side of your right thigh, and also through the outer left hip. This is a deep, intense open across the hips. Exhale, over, down. Sweep your left hand in front of your left shin and reach of the other edge of your right foot. Come up onto your fingertips. Stretch your right arm wide. Inhale, fill up the chest. Exhale, lower the chest down. Continuing the deep stretch to the left hip. Lower down. Inhale, rise again. On the last exhale, you can choose to stay here, or for the next 3 breaths, lift into baby grasshopper. Support with your right hand, or for a challenge. Enter into the left foot to find elevation. Get lighter on your right fingertips, and if you feel balanced, maybe, just maybe, float into the air. Slowly release and transition to our twist. Open the twist and close. Feel this sensation. It's a very yummy twist. I do it all the time. For my spine, it's like healing. From here, you have options. Simply hug the left knee into your chest. Bring upper right arm in front of your left thigh, or you can go for a bind. Twisting the right arm through your wrapping the left arm around your back to clasp the hands on the wrist. Breathe here. And release from the twist and prepare for a final playful challenge with the arm balance. Place your hands at the front of your mat, push into right foot to lift up, and draw your elbows toward each other, shifting the weight forward. Engage your arms and core and press away from the ground. Kondinyasana. Transition into low plank, upward facing dog, and exhale into downward facing dog. If you've moved through the full sequence and feel complete, lower down into child's pose. Let everything settle. Bring your knee wide, big toes touching, and draw your hips back toward your heels. Extend your arms forward, resting your forehead on the ground. This is what we practice for, right? To find space, stability, and connection. Take your time here to reflect, release, and breathe. If you wish, you can settle into savasana. Let's end our practice. Let yourself completely melt into the ground beneath you. Feel support of the earth holding you effortless. There's nowhere else you need to be, nothing else you need to do. Take a deep breath in, filling your entire being with gratitude for this moment, and as you exhale, let go of any tension, any doubt, any heaviness you've been carrying. You're enough, just as you are. You're strong and beautifully unique. Every breath you take reminds you of your power, your softness, and your capacity to create something extraordinary. In this stillness, you can feel your true self, a self that is limitless, radiant, and full of love. Trust that everything you need is already within you. Let this practice be a reminder of your greatness, of how far you've come, and of the endless potential that lies ahead. You're light, you're energy, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me today. It truly means the world to me that you took this time for yourself and choose to spend it here, together with me. In a world that moves so fast, you've carved out this moment to breathe, to move, and to connect. And that's such a beautiful gift. Namaste.